Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to Geek Done Right, the show where I talk about whatever it is I feel like. I'm Chris, thanks for coming to geek out with me. All aboard the classic console hype train! Toot toot! Next stop, PlayStation! Yeah, that's right. That's right, PlayStation has followed in the footsteps of Nintendo and realized that there's money in that classic console market. Following in the footsteps of Nintendo with the Nintendo Classic and the Super Nintendo Classic, Sony has decided to make a PlayStation Classic. They're making a itty bitty PlayStation with about 20 games preloaded. It does seem like with these classic consoles that we're starting to get fewer and fewer games. I think with the Nintendo Classic we had 30 games preloaded, and then with the Super Nintendo I think they brought that down to 20. So the question is it worth getting? Well, first let's take a look at what you get with it. Oh, how beautiful is that thing. From what I hear, you switch the virtual disc by hitting the open button. Oh, don't be fooled by that, y'all. If you look, that's essentially a proprietary connector that looks like USB, but yeah, and no, the memory card slot doesn't work. You cannot use your classic controller with this. It comes with two classic controllers that have the look and feel of the original PlayStation controllers. And they don't have the full list out yet of the 20 games that are going to be on here, but they have Final Fantasy VII, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tekken 3, and Wild Arms. And for $100, that's something to really think about when it comes to whether or not you should pick this one up for yourself. One thing to note though, and this is a big bummer, yeah, you supply an HDMI cable, you supply a USB cable to plug into it, but you couldn't spring for that USB AC adapter, could you? Yeah, that's a major downside. One of the nice things about this is that it does come with 20 games, because I was looking it up, and if you look over at the PlayStation Store, they do have their PS1 classics, but that can range anywhere from $6 to even $10, and I think there's a few games that are possibly even more than that. So I can't help but wonder, who is this meant for? Well, it's definitely those that feel nostalgic about the PlayStation and maybe want to save money on 20 games. However, it may be more for those that don't own a PlayStation 4 or even a PlayStation 3. Those that have kind of shied away from that. And maybe for those that like to collect the classic consoles. I don't know that I'm going to pre-order. I don't know if this is really going to be worth it for me personally. It all depends on what 20 games they're going to have preloaded. I mean, Final Fantasy VII, that's a good one. Ridge Racer Type 4, I mean, that one's definitely a classic. But if they don't have my man Parappa the Rapper, no dice. Well, that's going to wrap things up for this episode of Geek Done Right. I know it was a short one, but I just had to get this information out to you. Hey, so what do you think of the PlayStation Classic? What games do you hope that they're going to have loaded on there? Let me know in the comments section down below. And please make sure to smash that like button. It really helps me out a lot, makes my day. And subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you can know when new episodes are coming and more are on the way. Be ready for those episodes from Geek Done Right. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace.